Okay, let's just dive right into a thought experiment. It's completely fictional, but it feels alarmingly possible, doesn't it? What if one of the biggest parts of our online world just, poof, disappeared? So, picture this. You wake up, it's a normal morning, maybe 8 a.m. You grab your phone, like you always do, right? Ready to watch a morning vlog or put on some music, and nothing. Just a dead screen where the YouTube app used to be. It's just gone.
And what's crazy is how fast it would all unravel. At 8:01, you're just thinking, weird glitch, my internet must be down. But by 9 a.m., the whole world is freaking out. Everyone realizes this isn't just their phone, it's a global blackout.
So let's get into the first big hit. And you might think it's about losing entertainment or the news, right? But nope. The first thing that crumbles is something way more basic. It's the sudden, shocking loss of our giant collective how-to manual. Okay, so your sink starts leaking. Right now, that's just an annoying little problem, something you'd fix with a quick 5-minute video search. But in this new world, that little drip, 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 that's now a full-blown crisis in your kitchen. And your first instinct, that muscle memory, is to pull out your phone and search for a tutorial, right? Of course it is, but you can't. The internet's biggest, freest school is just closed for good. All that shared knowledge vanished. And bam, here comes the financial hit. That 5-minute fix you could have learned for free is now going to cost you a cool $200. All because we kind of got used to letting YouTube be our handyman.
I mean, that's the bottom line, isn't it? We've basically outsourced our own self-reliance. Suddenly, we're almost strangers in our own homes, totally lost without that digital teacher we always took for granted.
Okay, so the practical stuff is a mess, but the fallout goes way deeper than a leaky sink. It starts to mess with our heads, and this is where it gets really interesting, and maybe a little uncomfortable for some of us. Just think about your day, that constant soundtrack, right? The video playing on your commute, the podcast at the gym, the recipe video while you cook. All those little gaps in our day that we fill with content. Suddenly, they're just empty. And what's left is this weird, kind of spooky silence. I mean, can you imagine people on the train just sitting there in silence? Maybe, and this is a wild thought, they might even have to look at each other. The quiet would be so loud, you know? And that's when you'd really start to feel it, that twitchy feeling, that little itch in your brain that's screaming for something to watch, something to listen to. It's a craving that you just can't satisfy anymore. All right, so we're all feeling weird and our sinks are broken. But stepping back, the bigger picture is an absolute economic earthquake. We're talking about a massive global industry that was built from nothing in a little over a decade, just disappearing overnight. And look, this isn't just about a few famous faces losing their jobs. Think about the entire ecosystem. Millions of people, video editors, graphic designers, social media managers, all the small businesses that built their marketing around it, their jobs would vanish. In a flash, the whole support system, gone. For a whole generation, being a creator was a real, viable career path. It was the new dream. And then it would just be a ghost story. Something you tell younger people about, like, yeah, there used to be this job where people made videos in their bedrooms. It would sound completely made up. But here's the thing about people. We adapt. So, after all the chaos, after the panic dies down, something else would start to bubble up. Society would actually start to figure out how to live in this new, much quieter reality. And our daily lives would have to be completely rewired. I mean, instead of watching a tutorial, you'd have to, knock on your neighbor's door and actually ask for help. Instead of queuing up a video essay, you might actually have to read a book. It's a massive shift back to analog. And this is where the big debate would really start, right? Would we be happier or just cripplingly bored? Did we lose this incredible tool that connected us and shared knowledge? Or did we just get unplugged from the world's biggest distraction machine? So this all leads to one final, huge question. And this one is maybe the most personal of all. It's about what this whole thing means for you, for your own identity. I mean, think about all your playlists, your watch later lists, the channels you subscribe to. So much of who we are, our hobbies, what we're learning, what we believe, what we want to do with our lives, is all tied up in that stuff. If you lost all of it, would a piece of you be gone too? But here's a little twist. Without the endless option to just passively watch someone else do the thing, would you finally be forced to do it yourself? Would you actually pick up that guitar you've been watching tutorials for? Would you finally get under the hood of that car? Would you actually write the first chapter?
So it really makes you wonder, doesn't it? If that screen went blank tomorrow, what's the one thing you'd truly miss? Is it the how-to videos, the entertainment, the sense of community? You know, we might be a lot closer to that reality than we're comfortable with, and it's probably a good idea to think about what you'd have left if it all just went dark.